Yeah, Jim, I think one of the things that we would recommend and the things that we've learned is really moving away from this idea of identity and access management as an IT function to being identity as a service. Colonel Clancy mentioned the idea of having a front end to your legacy applications, but using that through DMDC, using that as an enabler to the business rather than an impediment to the business. I think of identity as a service, and the service is really enabling the mission as opposed to, as Paul Grassi was saying, the idea of this is something that gets in the way of the users. It's an obstruction. It's a way of saying no. It's a fundamental shift into identity as a service, abstracting those identities out of the applications, putting it in place in the right layer of the infrastructure, and then saying, okay, now I've got this identity as a service. What could I do with that? What could I actually make happen, which I couldn't do before because either it was too complicated or it involved a legacy application or it was just too expensive.
Right.
I think this fundamental shift away from managing stuff to enabling the mission or providing a service back that's interoperable with FICAM and NSTIC and all these other standards, I think that's really the lesson learned, is to move this out of the I'm telling you no into I'm giving you something that could make your mission easier.
I like that. Well said.